get married because of your daughter's views on marriage. That is, the daughter, Fisayo, influenced the woman's daughter not to believe in marriage, only for Fisayo to be engaged now.
To be married.
So she now did this thing. She now asked that, does the woman's daughter make several millions of dollars a year? Then the mother replied that she doesn't know and she doesn't think so. So Fisayo goes on to say, okay, then I'm clearly not that influential to her daughter. That is, Fisayo, she allegedly makes several millions of naira, dollars a year. And if she's that influential, that lady that is saying, okay, I'm getting married or I don't believe in marriage because if Fisayo on X told me so, should also be making the same amount of money if Fisayo is that influential rather. So she said, and I quote, critical thinking skills at an all-time low. If you've raised the sort of daughter who based such a huge life decision on a stranger on the internet expressing her doubts about marriage, will still very much exist. By the way, laugh out loud. But let's never talk about that again, because most of you don't deserve any type of different thoughts. Then you might want to check your parenting skills. I'm actually not a nice girl, so let's all respect ourselves if we don't want disrespect. So this is where the conversation is going to come from. And we just want to know, like, is it hypocritical for someone who spoke about marriage, spoke against marriage, to want to get married? Because she clearly said that she does not believe in the idea that a woman is supposed to be submissive to a man in marriage or even get married in the first place, only for her to reveal that she's getting married. She has been proposed to. Now, this is not the first time that we have cases like this. Remember that popular Nigerian blogger Linda Ikeji, who used to preach the message of, oh, stay away from men, men has come, boys will break your heart, only for her to write a long one day and tell us that, I felt pregnant. Maybe she was coming, the pregnancy was coming, and then they now jabbed themselves. So she revealed that she fell pregnant. And this is not the first time. I think we have the recent case of Blessing CEO, who will set up her ring light, tell you 1 million reasons as to why you should never settle for a man. And but right now, this woman is head over heels in love. I mean, we already know what's going on. And so many other examples. Now, this is not even to talk about or water down the place of feminism in the society, but also to just talk about some of these notions that have continued to stand in the way of true feminism and project the true idea of what feminism is. But let's hear from you. Is it hypocritical for a feminist who spoke against marriage to get engaged or even want to get married in the first place? Do feminist influencers all their followers consistency or not? And how is it easy for people to just pick whatever people say online and then run with it? Let the conversation start.
Okay, personally, I think most of these feminists, these anti-love, anti-marriage ladies, they speak from the place of hurt, pain, and disappointment. It's not always feminism. I think they just go with that to make it look as if, they are feminists, they are this, they are that. Once they fall in love, the story changes. They now become what they condemn. Then the problem is people that will go online and see all these people bashing men, bashing marriage, love, and then go with it because them too, they are hot. They just believe in what they say and go with it. And they say, okay, I'll not go into relationship because of this, because this person said this person went through this. All these things they are not feminists. They are not feminists. They are just hot. They are disappointed in their maybe past relationships, and they are just putting that out there to make it look as if they are feminists.
Well, as for me, all this way Cassie was just reading there, something just came to my mind, like, it's proud. You understand? I know what I'm saying. It's proud. Where a lady have everything, your parents have everything, you claim that nobody can talk to you. You are just on your own. You understand? But talking about all what she said, I think she make a mistake, but at the end she fall into engagement and pregnant. You understand? So for saying all this, I don't know why somebody would just come out on social media and started saying manner of things. They didn't know that all these youths that they are still coming, they are learning through it, and it's wrong. You cannot just come out and say whatever you want to say, and the end you did not put to that promise. You fail. So please, I is proud for my side. She's proud because somebody like me, when I was like into I never went into relationship. I've been saying all this. I cannot fall in love. This and that, this and that. But at the end, when I start falling in love by myself, I don't even know the time. So if you know that you don't want to be into relationship now, keep quiet. Don't come out with the same manner of things. Remember that some will learn, and what you say, some will learn through it, so will not learn. So we should know how we'll be posting on social media. That is mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I want to say is that never believe what you see here on social media. Not all are true. Some come and post, okay, this and this. They will some is a lie. They're not doing what they're asking you to do. Some are just like, and some they're just saying based on what you have experienced, like what she just earlier talked about. They're just saying what they are experiencing. At the end of the day, you say that they are full in love all this. So for me, I never believe what you see or hear on social media.
I was even thinking maybe she will not even marry. You understand? If you say she don't marry, she will not just come out. And she's a woman. You cannot just a woman like you cannot just come out and say, marriage is.
And all this is based on because they have not find true love. That's why.
Most of them, they use that as as people that do content. There are certain things that is what push your content.
Okay, like you feel like it's something that people want to hear.
People want to hear.
See
That is
that
what,
they just want to make money out of.
Even if you don't practice it, you
They're
push
pushing
it
what
out.
they don't practice.
You push it out for more views. How will I like more money on the because now social media is the next big thing.
Of course, it's actually the big thing. It's very lucrative.
So most people feel like being the bad guy towards being the feminism is a way for them. Some people it's not like that. So that's what I have to say.
Okay, so
I don't even think. I think
okay.
the real issue is not the change. I think it's the honesty. I mean, she came out and said, "Okay, this is my personal belief."
I had experienced these
yes,
views in the past. Of course, we are likely to change.
yes,
Change is
not
constant.
the universal truths. She's still not saying she's wrong in all of this.
She's
oh.
not.
She's trying to even
yeah.
say, okay, this person's parent did not even train her well. This
not
woman is
making as
this.
much money as
yes.
I am.
So she's not even in all of this. She feels she's not wrong. Like what he said, I think that's where she's trying to paint the whole story. That the lady is not making $1 million just like her, and she's there emulating the bad side. You get? She's not feeling wrong. I feel she thinks the whole thing she did was not wrong because she was making millions of dollars from it.
I think she should come out and apologize for this. Honestly.
I think that at the end of the day, it just shows that it's not everything you see on the internet or in the public space that is what it is. People just want you to see things from how they want you to see them. And I agree with the fact that a lot of people are just doing things for popularity, for the sake of making money. Some people just want to gain access to certain spaces or appeal to certain sentiments. I'm also going to give an example, and this is not just about women. We've had cases where men like, this guy that's always going viral, Solomon Bucci. No, Solomon Bucci, where you always, in the past, you used to see him. He was a very big-time feminist. Until one day, I don't know what happened. He said, oh, those people are a wicked coven, they are this and that. He stopped being a feminist. And yes, like that guy you mentioned, he's also known for pushing certain narratives about women
yeah.
on social media. So it's not just peculiar to women who do these things, but
he's also in a relationship now.
some of these people, as they are typing that I hate men, they are probably with their guy or their woman.
Somewhere.
And they are typing that. So people are stuck up in following them, and at the end of the day, you are shocked that this person has announced their marriage, they're getting married. For me, I would say people should not be a total yardstick for what you do with your life or what you do in your life. Know when to stop, know what to pick and what to drop. Yes, there are people who are very influential and they might have influence on you, but I will always say that influence is not instruction. It is possible that someone will have influence, but it does not mean that that influence is telling you straight up that you have to do this. Let's even say this, for instance. Imagine you say, okay, it's this person's influence that made you to do this. If someone tells you to put your hand in fire, will you just go ahead and put your hand in fire? Because there is something your cognitive is telling you that is fire and you don't have to play with it. You will obviously not put your hand into that fire. So why do you make excuses that it is because this person said so that I am doing this, or that is what I'm behaving in such type of way? This particular lady said, okay, she does not believe in marriage, only for her to wake up today and she's engaged and about to be married, and very soon she'll be married. And you that you're believing in her, probably chasing all the people that came your way because Fisayo or somewhere said that marriage is a scam or you should not get married. And rightly so. Another thing I noticed is the fact that we in this part of the world, when we have attained a level of influence or wealth, we feel that nobody can speak to us or say anything.
Yes.
She is failing to be accountable, like you said.
Yes.
The first thing that comes to her mind is to mock that lady, if at all it happened. Because sometimes I feel like some of these things don't happen. They just formulate these conversations to just bring the buzz around them. If at all this thing happened, the first thing that came to her mind is to money shame
The
lady and say, oh, do you make this amount of money? If you don't make this amount of money, take the back seat, because obviously you're not influenced by me. It just shows that,
as if she came to teach people how to make the money.
Yeah.
you know, we fail to take accountability. But at the same time, do you know why people like this continue to thrive in the society? It is because of what we also want to consume as a people. So when we point the fingers at them and say, okay, these people are the cause of everything going on, let's also have a thought within us that it is about what we want to consume. They get to pander to the public, because at the end of the day, it's what we want to listen to, it's what we want to watch that will determine the content that these people will give out. If there is a lady out there saying, okay, I do this business, or come and do this, or learn this, her followers will be minimal, to be honest.
Yes.
But when you see people who hold these controversial thoughts, you see them go very viral. Now, maybe they will say, this person, how do I put it? There was this news that was trending. It's quite unrelated, but I just want to give an instance as to what we do as human beings. We tend to move to certain places that seem to be more popular. So this guy that was allegedly accused of killing his girlfriend, I think this Killer Boy, that's his name, his nickname, that has been on the run, but I think recently he was arrested by the police. The moment that news came out that this guy was a potential murderer or was a murderer, people were just following his account.
How?
His account was at 300 on X. The next thing, 5,000 in a day. Like, why are you following him? Why are you following him? It just shows where we tend to go. I don't know how we do it. I don't know why we do that, but these people are somehow enabled by the environment that they find themselves in, and of course by us, because it's what we want to watch, it's what we want to hear that they give to us. They might not be practicing that, but because there is a need for them to be famous, there's a need for them to amass wealth, especially now that all of these things can be monetized in the digital space.
Yes.
People just want to say anything. I remember when Elon Musk recently brought monetization on X in Nigeria, people were just tweeting things like, because if your tweet gets at least 1 million views, we know how much you could get back then. So long as your account is verified, you will get a lot in dollars. So people were just tweeting different things and saying different things, probably things they did not mean. But that is where the sense of responsibility comes from. Because is it that some of us don't know what you do that we will trend? We do know what we will do. As I'm here today, I know what I will do to get viral. I know the things that I would say that will make me go viral. But what is the restriction? The fact that you have certain not even morals, but you just feel like there's a sense of responsibility that you have. You first of all consider where you're coming from, the people that look up to you, because for some of us, the moment we tweet or write certain things, we'll have a million calls from different angles. What did you do? Not like we cannot even challenge these people that would likely call us, but because we just feel that let's not do it, let's not toe that part. So I'm just hoping that somehow people will get to have that sense of responsibility. Nobody is perfect, but at the same time, people should be able to know that they are supposed to be accountable. And like you said, she's not even remorseful. She's going about, she's rich and she has the right to do whatever it is. But money does not cut it all, always. So, well.
And the funny thing is, my problem is not with the lady, the Fisayo lady. Is this particular lady that refused to get married
because someone on social media said so.
Because a lady said that it's not good to get married or fall in love. Like how? Are your parents not married? Don't you have married relatives that are enjoying their marriage? She did not even look at them.
But there's always somebody who relates with you. They relate with you, like relationship wise, that you feel like this person is feeling my pain. Meanwhile, you don't know that the person is just saying it out of getting views. And the way the person will manipulate your sense, like you said, somebody will tell you to put your hand in fire and you use your common sense and say, but there are some people that will put their hand in the fire first and see.
Because this person said,
see, as for me, I just feel like that girl, she's just proud. I don't know what I'm just feeling, but this is the only thing, because you cannot just come out once like that and start saying all these manner of things. There is something somewhere, you understand? And for the man to come out to marry her, maybe, sorry to say this too, maybe is what she said, the man just show up. You understand? Maybe it's what she said, the man just come out to say, okay, I want to date you, confusing her, and she say yes. So we just pray that the marriage will end well. Yes.
Okay, you can be a part of the show by calling us on 09073530044. The lines were buzzing earlier. Call us back 09097054450. What do you have to say as regards this? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, afternoon, beautiful people. How are you?
Very well. Good to hear from you, sir.
Yes, I'm Ibrahim Musa is from Gurada, local government of Niger State.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yes, 65 years of age.
So good to know.
All right. Actually, this took me back to when I was in secondary school, when I read one book, Introduction to Positive Thinking. So this was a man quite alright who said he will never get married, maybe because he came across some married couples that were not actually in good terms and did not actually enjoy the marriage. So he put in his mind that he will never get married. So when I went to the second book again, the same positive thinking, this one is result of the positive thinking result. So along the line, this man who said he never wanted to get married in his life because of the experience he had from some married people, he now came across some good married people that were so beautiful in the marriage. What I mean is they can, cooperate together, they can be patient with one another. Then he now changed again. So marriage is good, so I'm going to get married. So you see, it's not the fault of the person with whom they discuss. Because this person that later got married now has realized the significance of marriage. It can be religious, it can be, in any form and for any reason. So if you have a good friend, you should be with that friend like soil on the surface of water. It is not everything that you say, what I do, then you say you are going to do. So this thing I'm saying here is there is what we call behaviorism in psychology. two people, Hegel and Rousseau, they said, one person said, it's good to behave in the same way as a human being. One said, no. If you say so, why is it that some are tall, some are short, black, yellow, some are kind, and some are wicked? It's what I tried to say. He said, yes, every man has 2.4 children. What that statement means is every man has one weak point or the other. You know, so okay, if your own weak point bothers on the people that live with you, so discover yourself and then change your character the way the people want, and you can go together peacefully. So this, your program is so interesting that people that can think very well will be able to respect and understand their own way of life. If somebody, like what happened to one non-student, a president, who alleged that the president's son asked him to be beaten. And then he went back to the radio or news again and said he was being lured into it by somebody who told him the intention of the president's son. Can you imagine that? So he's supposed to go to prison because of stupidity. So we should know the type of friends we are together with, and we should know the type of advice to take from them. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for taking our time to express yourself and also share very personal perspectives with us here on the Girlfriend Show. Thank you very much. 09073530044 is the number for you to call us right here on Eagles FM Abuja. Let's hear your thoughts on this matter. In case you missed it, a Nigerian feminist is trending after she reveals that she would be getting married after years of bashing the institution, saying that marriage is a scam and she does not believe in it. Well, we have a message here. It says, good afternoon, Eagles FM. The very girl that said that it's not good to fall in love, she's right. She's saying it from experience. Because some marriages, it is 2 weeks, they are 2 weeks in duration, especially Abuja marriages. Joseph from Jahi, how did you come up with that conclusion, though? You might want to detail that for us. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us here this afternoon on the Girlfriend Show. 09073530044 is the number, or 09097054450. What's your take on this matter? What do you have to say as regards this? In case you missed it, a Nigerian feminist, Fisayo Longe, is firing back at critics after they were dragging her that she allegedly led women away from marriage only for her to get engaged. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
All
right, go ahead, please.
What the lady did, you know how many people she see that idea, producing them. The marriage is a scam, this already Facebook, everywhere. It's not good. It's not good. If they are preaching, you preach what you are taught to practice. You what you give it to practice. You know how many intention for what you were practicing before and they went to get married. But the people I saw that are leaders are the people who cheating. Because that preaching and the propaganda you were telling a lot of time about that time. A lot of people are creating that idea. And they don't say now they are the one that are the team and they betray them. Because some of the lot of people follow that on that idea. That marriage is a scam, marriage is this. And later now she's married. I'm married now. Some of them they are not today, maybe they are not married up to today. They saw that they are still a role model. And then they follow what he was saying. And what he was saying is what was preaching is not what he's practicing. So to me, it's not she's a deceiver. That's why someone wants to be careful on who we follow. Particularly women among women used to like to deceive each other very well. Even when they are friends, they hate each other. They don't see each other. They deceive each other. That's what they lady to me if someone has to like to say she's a deceiver. Because if you see the number of people with that woman, they are really deceived. It's uncomfortable. Because of what she's preaching, the lot of people swallow it, who can see that and follow what she's preaching. And now today she's married. And then who is fooling who? That's why I want to be careful what all these things they tell, they social media everywhere. Because some of them are not what they are. Thank you.
All All right, thank you so much. It's 09073530044 is the number to call us here on radio. Let's hear your thoughts on this matter. We will be right back in a moment. Let's go take a breather.
The hits for your drive home.
Eagles 102.3.
Has anyone told you you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. Hurry now.
For advert placement and program sponsorship on Eagles 102.3 FM, please call 080-5919-8658. That is 080-5919-8658 or 081-5791-7278. Again, 081-5791-7278.
Can we play another song?
The good tunes just don't stop.
The good tunes just don't stop.
Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
I can tell he's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriends? Such a bolster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen on that table. Girlfriends, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Thank you for all staying tuned to Eagles 102.3 FM. It is the Girlfriend Show here on Eagles FM, and we have been having a conversation concerning this Nigerian feminist who has been trending since she announced her engagement. Now, in case you're wondering why this is such a controversial point, it is the fact that this young woman used to be against the marriage institution. She never believed in marriage, all sort of things that she used to say concerning marriage and men, only for her to reveal that she's getting married. And some people have been coming for her. 090-7353-0044 is the number for you to call us here on Eagles FM. Let's hear your thoughts as regards this. What do you have to say as regards this? Is it hypocritical for a feminist who spoke against marriage to get engaged, or it is simply growth? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. This is Mommy Joy.
Okay, good to hear from you, ma. Where are you calling us
so
from?
Happy with your program, and God will continue to bless you.
Amen. Thank you so much. Please go ahead.
You know, like it has been said in the Bible, we are in the last days. Lots of things will begin to come up. Things never imagined. You can imagine. Even the Bible permits us that our marriage to be based on defiled. But the same lady criticizing marriage has even gotten pregnant, even before she got engaged. That alone has explained itself whom she is. I don't know if you people are really getting me.
I'm right here listening to you. Go ahead.
So it's just what the other lady, I've forgotten her name, the last person said before you started attending to callers. People want to hear what they want to hear. And they are so foolish. I'm sorry, please. I know I'm not supposed to say that. For people to get what they want at the expense of their own future. Because like I as a person can't imagine myself being a follower to such a person. How on earth? Because I fault the mother of the lady that calls to say, you saying marriage is not worth it. You made my daughter. She is not a good mother. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not even sorry. Why did I say this? Similar thing, not that my daughter even had from anywhere.
Okay.
But from our neighbor where we lived formerly. She saw how couples were behaving. So, you know me, I made myself friends to my children.
Okay.
So we were discussing before you know, she said, if she doesn't speak, it's like she will go to seminary school. I now told her, madam, what you said is I do. You know, to catch a monkey, you do like a monkey. I started bringing her back. I said, though there might not be much money, but you can see how happy our own family is. You are saying, even you children makes me and your daddy to become home theater. I said, so what are you talking about marriage? And because you see the other side, probably because they didn't wait for God's time, because in everything in life there's appointed time.
Of course.
So maybe either the man or the woman, they didn't wait for the right time. And one thing about we, mothers of today, so far the guy is rich, we will not bother to go in. From which family is this guy coming from? Or this lady in question? What are the negativity in this family? What are the causes? What actually is the foundation of this lineage of this family? No. We go crazy. The guy is rich. That is all we are after. We forget our own work that God has ordained us as mothers to do. So why is she now coming up and air to blame the other lady? She needs not. She didn't perform her own duties right. Today, as I talk to you, my daughter is happy to get married. So all those negative aspects of life she has seen about marriage has been erased. So she needs to sit her daughter down and talk back into her senses. And I also use this medium. Those that they don't have any good thing to focus on. It's only on the media, what the media says. Even if it's what they tell to claim their life, they will keep telling you it's the media that says. All we pray for, God should get them arrested to himself. And then we evangelize even with your own station, with your own, because majority of us listen to you, Dave. Say the good tidings to the world.
All right.
And God bless you.
Thank you so
much. And God will put you also to the right path in Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
I cover you with the blood of Jesus, and parabetter there is Muslim among you. I pray for you, inshallah. God will put you on the right track, and please let us always pray, as I'm praying right now, that God should show to you, discover yourself what He has created you for. And once you discover yourself for you, you too should recover. And pray, God, give me the direction to the right path to fulfill your purpose for your will in my life in Jesus' name. Have a wonderful blessed day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you as always. Yes, when listeners become family, that is the vibe you get here on Eagles FM. Thank you very much for always staying tuned to this radio station. Without you, there will be no us. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us this afternoon. What do you have to say? So a Nigerian feminist, Fisayo Longe, is trending after she revealed that she will be getting married. So this woman has been known to hold certain ideas or perspectives that seemed to be challenging the traditional institution of marriage. She clearly didn't believe in marriage some years ago or even months ago, and even till now she says that she does not believe, like she still holds those views and she's not apologetic about them. Some people were saying that, hey woman, you are being hypocritical. Honestly. What do you think about this? 09073530044 is the number to call us here on radio. What's your thoughts as this matter is being deliberated here on radio? Now let's see what some people were saying on X. It's been buzzing. Now this person is finding solace. They say, you are done deceiving them with your tweets. Suddenly you have become a stranger to them, and they were not raised well to think for themselves. Now another person is laugh and learn. They say social media is not real life. Blindly idolizing influencers based on curated online content is simply irrational. Wow, how many people can know this? Now Animated Damsel says, so some people are actually following the advice of all these social media influencers. Their sense, no tell them say social media is not real life. Now this one is at oboy_J. He says critical thinking and logical reasoning is highly underrated in Africa. Okay, now still picking some of the comments here. Now this person is at that DMV girl. She says the way some of you glorify Fisayo Longe and her mean girl energy is so off. Okay, now another person, okay, now she says she is the batter chef. She says they could never ever make me hate Fisayo Longe. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see what this person has got to say. Now this one is at Wildflower. She says this whole Fisayo thing, or this thing about Fisayo Longe, is so funny because I follow her and all I've seen is a savvy businesswoman I admire. Her content isn't even half as visceral as you guys make it be. Have you seen Drew Afualo on TikTok? That woman has 8 million followers bashing men and she's married. Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, girlfriend.
Yes, Anna, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm a bit under the weather, but I had to call in.
Oh, so sorry about that. Get well soon. Let's hear from you.
Yes, thank you. Hello?
Yes, please. You are being listened to. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I don't even know who this woman is. Honestly, this is the first time I'm even hearing her name. Fisayo or whatever. Thank God I built my social media brick by brick. It was like bricklaying the way I built my social media, so that anything that has to do with this feminism or whatever, like people will be thinking that I'm a feminist, but see, I do see all these things that have labels on them. I don't involve myself in them. I know I'm old enough to think for myself what is right and what is wrong. And maybe just because I support women does not make me a feminist, because this year feminism of this day, I don't know why they are calling it feminism, because it is not, because they are leading women, they are leading girls to do some stupid things in the name of being, being a feminist. Because when feminism is not about that, you don't have to compete with anybody. What now? How can you see anybody? See the last person that you just finished, I think last or second to last person saying they will never make her hate this Fisayo or whatever. She just bought one ticket. If they want to straight into single deal. There's plenty of houses where she can go and sit down. We know that marriage is not for everybody, but you should be able to think for yourself what you want and what you don't want. This life is seriously not complicated like that. I've always been saying it. You cannot be expecting people that you don't know their life, you only see them through a friend. You cannot expect them to always be 100% honest with you. What you see on social media should just be that what you see on social media. There are some advices that, yes, we know they are good, you can take care for your life. Maybe if you apply them, they might work for you. But mostly, if you see someone shouting, I will not get married, I will not get married, I will not get married, or someone say, or a man claiming he has 10 babes, whatever, do not try to live their life. You do not know what they are going through. I never and I will never carry my life and base it off of some random person that I met on social media that is cashing out every month, and I will go and follow their advice. I just hope that the women that she led to do whatever it is that they did, I just hope they will come and gather and sue her for her advice so that she will go and face them in court. Because why will you be telling people something and now you are back saying, and she says she's not apologetic of what she's been saying. Why are you then getting married? You are not supposed to get married. You are supposed to live like, you are supposed to live and forever and ever single and happy, since that is what you stand for. You cannot come back again and go and get married. Now there's probably many girls that have gone. Maybe someone good is coming for them to get married to them, and they not agree to that person. Now you see she's let them to go and do something. Then myself, I wonder why we come up with that. My own problem is, see, I don't even blame her. I blame them that you come and be taking advice from people that you don't know personally, you don't know from the kind of thing. See, social media, like about 90% of social media is fake. If you like, go and follow the advice. If you like, don't go and follow the advice. She's getting married to her husband. Probably someone that is rich and can take care of her. She'll be enjoying it. Many people will be here crying. She does not care. She does not care. How do you think she cares? She would have said that, or maybe yes, this is the case of my life that I went through, but my thoughts have changed. But no, she's not even remorseful. So if they like, they can continue taking relationship advice from people that you've never seen how their relationship works. Some factor people that will come and be leading you. This is honestly pissing me off. But like she's not even the one I'm pissed off at. The girl said, you don't know someone's life, how they're living. You just go and be taking advice from people. There's sometimes that when you see, you'll be like, yeah, you will think twice. If you're old enough to have a phone, if you're old enough to have a phone to be going through social media, you should be old enough to know that any decision you take from people that you met on social media, it will either have positive or negative consequences in your life, and you should be able to live with the decisions that you make. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Nana. We appreciate you as always. I really wish we could go on and on with these calls, but at this point, we just have to wrap it up here. But let's pick some of the tweets and then we'll go. Now, this is Ayo. He says, firstly, if you allow someone's yarns on the internet to fundamentally change how you live your life, then you are a MUMU. Secondly, most people are not good people regardless of what noble causes they champion. Always look at the individual first. The rest is secondary. Now, this one is at Nicholas Court. He says, a business owner posting this on a black screen note to IG, it is getting corny. Folks want to play into authenticity so much that they're telling on themselves. The bad girl Riri era is over. Okay. Now, this person says, I'm going to help the bottom set a lot out. Now she says, Fisayo basically said, I am not a dating expert. I am a businesswoman who talks extensively on that. It is a shame your daughter used my romantic preferences to stay single over being undervalued or settling as gospel to justify her singleness. Okay, you people have bad mouth now. Now this person says that as a business owner, she didn't even need to post this. Black people are not protective enough of the things they are building. This may come across as authentic, but how many times have we seen the same people who were applauding others turn on them? Now, this person says the woman was crazy for that. Fisayo's better than me because I would have directly told her, why is it anytime a woman is comfortable and confident in being single and having standards, people decide they are not allowed to have a man. They never told anyone else to be single. All right. Now, this person is at Aurel Lua. She says, if you are triggered by her mentioning money, ask yourself why. Sit with that feeling. Why do you have a visceral reaction for a wealthy woman mentioning her wealth, especially in this context that is warranted? If you had used any other comparison, you won't get triggered. Okay, now this person says this is not are not a role model. They say, Jesus, this was the most an unnecessary way to respond. Obviously part of the backlash, but some people were commending Fisayo that obviously she is on the right track. Like we said, it depends on where you are headed in life, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's about what you want to achieve, and people only show you what they want you to see on social media. On that note, this is where we get to wrap it up here on the Girlfriend Show. Join us on Friday for another captivating episode of the show. Until next time, it is bye-bye. Alrighty.
The hits for